Hello, my adorable squidlings. It is Katie here, and guess what? As you might be able to tell from the title today, since it's back to the school season, I thought it would be really fun to make some art with some Crayola stuff, minus this sticker. I don't know where that came from. Anyway, I thought it'd be really fun to make some art with some Crayola stuff, plus a little bit of whiteout, so pretty much like art supply challenge based off of school supplies. So I thought it'd be really fun. I don't know. I haven't done Crayola anything in quite a while, and I know a couple of you were requesting it not that long ago, so I thought that it would be really fun to just kind of whip out my old Crayola stuff and paint with it. So I hope you're excited because that's what we're going to be doing right now. So two supplies that I added in this video that I didn't talk about earlier are a number 2 pencil. This is a Dixon Ticonderoga pencil. And then I also added a just general ballpoint pen. These again are all art supplies that you normally would have if you're going back to school, unless you don't get Crayola stuff. But anyway, so I'm sketching on just a piece of watercolor paper, and the sketch does get interrupted. So sorry I didn't finish the sketch. But now I'm going in with really thin washes of the Crayola watercolors. And I find one thing that is difficult, at least with me, is because since these are washable, if you get them too thick, they get really glossy and gloopy, but they also come up really easy, which is good if you make a lot of mistakes, but also if you add layers, you could possibly like get the other one beneath it up, and that could be really annoying. So, you know, just something to kind of caution you about. I thought I would add these little flowers and make some drips, and that's actually when I really noticed that this paint really just reactivates, and it actually just kind of makes the paint underneath it kind of disappear. So after I get these flowers done, I will go in with the other media I have. I don't have colored pencils, which I find strange, but I guess that's okay. But I do have crayons and this random set of markers. I'm missing one though, and I don't really know what happened to it, but that's fine. So I'm trying to get these flowers done so I can talk about the rest of it. Oh yeah, I also use an Arteza water brush. They're really cheap. If you want, I'll have all the stuff I use in the video linked in the description if you want to check that out. So now I'm going in with the crayons just to add a little bit more depth, and same with the markers. The markers are water-based, and they are like, you can use them with a paintbrush, but they don't really reactivate on the paper. You have to scribble onto like a palette or a piece of plastic or something to get it to kind of go on like watercolor, and you'll see in a second that I actually do that because the Crayola color pencils were not giving me the shading I wanted. Like, I liked the texture, but I wasn't getting the shading I wanted, so I outlined everything with the markers, and then I scribbled it off onto the palette and got some more shading, which I really liked. So I'm very happy with, because I was kind of getting frustrated with the crayon shading. So anyway, pretty much after I get all of these base layers down, I go in with the ballpoint pen and I add some outlines and some depth with, you know, the black, just to kind of, again, give depth and dimension, and just kind of like decide where this piece is going kind of thing. And then I will take that white out and I actually paint it on. This is not recommended. It ruined my brush, so totally don't do that. If you want, you could try getting one of those whiteout pens, or you can just use the brush itself, which you'll see me do now. But anyway, overall, this was a really fun challenge, and I would certainly do it again. It's a lot better than the last time I did it. So here's a look at the final piece. If you've done the Crayola challenge, please let me know and share it with me. I'd love to see it. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also, don't forget I have social media links down in the description below, and links to my store and Patreon if you want to support me over there. And until next time, my adorable squidlings, toodaloo!